Want to know how to make a fried bologna sandwich? Good.
No, I don't.
Need a good pan. Put it on the stove.
We should make a YouTube video.
This is, you got your bread. I have mustard on mine. You put it on whatever plate, paper towel. I don't have any paper plates right now. What I do, I have cheese. Of course, you need bologna. We're almost out of bologna. And, I'll get that out of the way. Need a spatula. So, what you do is, well, what I do, you need medium on your stove, medium. So, what I do is, I turn it to, well, you gotta make sure it ignites too. I turn it to between, there. I turn it to between 4 and 3, which you might not be able to see, but my stove has light, high, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, low. So you need medium. For mine, it's between 4 and 3. And then you need to have olive oil on your pan, which is something that you have to remember. And all I was doing is showing you what to set it to. And then put the olive oil on your pan, about the size of that. Well, originally it's like the size of this. For a big pan, well, semi-big pan, that. But for like a little pan, you need like the size of a quarter or something. So, once it's heated, like I told you, medium, make sure it ignites. That's why mine is light, because it lights the fire. Let it sit for 40 seconds. After 40 seconds is up, you grab your bologna, grab it out, put it on there. Now for this part, I'm going to have to move the camera, but first I'm going to have to dry my hands off a little bit, move this towel out of the way. But you need your spatula, and you need to, see the bologna? You need to move it around and get the olive oil all on the bottom of the bologna, which sometimes could be hard at first, and you want to make sure you don't cut it. But move it around. See, when it's fizzing, that's good. Move it around a little more. Let it sit right in the middle, right on the flame. And you don't, in my opinion, you don't cut it yet unless it starts to bubble up. So it's starting to bubble up. Not too much, but still. So what I do this side to make it look like a Pac-Man, but then I do the other side. And then I do these sides. and cut. So it's like He-Man's shield thing. I mean armor, not shield. And then you let it sit for a little bit. Move it around some more. You move it around some more on the pan. Spatula. You let it sit right over the flame. You can undercook it, you can overcook it. I like kind of between the two. Some people would call it overcooking it, but it's just the way I like it. You do the way you like it. So, you let it sit for a little longer, and every once in a while, although I don't need to do it now, you get your spatula under it, and then like look, see if it's the right temperature, or right, what it looks like. So if I do it now, no, not good enough. So you let your spatula off of it, let it cook. And I do this when I'm waiting for it to cook. Spatula, cartoon sounds. Fight the bad guys. She. I'm gonna check it because it's been still not good enough. It's getting better though. Yeah, get off my spatula. There we go. Let it sit. And then, I'm pretty sure mine's done. Yup, it's done. Now this might be a little too cooked, but this is how I like mine. Here, wait. This is how I like mine. This is how I like mine. And then, on the other side, it doesn't take, oh, spatula's in the way. On the other side, it doesn't take nearly as long. So, need to get everything ready. A little bit later, okay? So, I'm gonna wait a little bit longer. Okay, pretty much done. But, this is what I do. I open the cheese. You don't have to do this, but it's recommended. My friend, when he first made me a fried bologna sandwich, he forced me into doing it. This is going in the trash can. He forced me into doing this. I was like, if I don't like this, this is on you. He said, oh, you'll like it. So, I did it, but you put the cheese right on top of your bologna. And then let it sit for, but it will get very loud. Not yet, but when the cheese burns on the stove, you want your cheese to melt. See? It gets very loud. And you let it get loud for a little bit. Then put it on your sandwich. Your spatula will get very disgusting, but now this is also optional. Since I got mustard on this, but I flip it over, put it on. I could do a normal sandwich, smush, 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 and this is optional, but I recommend it too. cook my bread on the stove. Leave it on medium. And you toast the bread. And then what you're gonna do with the bread, you're gonna smush, 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 smush to get well toasted bread. Smush. And sometimes my technique, smack it for a little bit. And then once it's cooked enough, it's hard to see, so you just gotta flip it. Flip. See, that's perfectly cooked. This is how I like my bread. Like that. That's how I like it cooked. And then smush it some more, whack it some more. I'm just gonna flip it just to see what it looks like. That's pretty good. And then once you're done, put it on your plate or paper towel. Voila. You have yourselves a fried bologna sandwich. That's how you make a fried bologna sandwich. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe. This is just a random thing that I'm gonna do. And eat your burgers. Peace out, Girl Scouts.